This simple truth has the power to change your entire life. Most people spend their days running after money. They work harder, worry more, and stress themselves into the ground, all because they believe money is something far away that must be hunted down. But what if that's not true? What if money isn't hiding from you? What if money is already trying to reach you, but it can't because you're unknowingly putting up walls? Money is energy. It flows, it moves, it responds to how we feel, what we believe, and how we see the world. When you are in fear, when you constantly say things like, "I never have enough," or "I'm always broke," you create a strong block. That block tells the energy of money, "Don't come near me. I don't trust you. I don't believe I deserve you." And money listens. Letting money flow effortlessly begins by letting go of the tight grip we have on control. You don't have to know every step ahead. You don't have to stress over how or when. You only need to become open to receiving, open to believing that you are supported, open to the idea that wealth is already circling your life, waiting for a door to enter. Right now, imagine what it would feel like to have money flow into your life with ease. You wake up and feel secure. You walk through your day without fear. You know the universe has your back. That feeling, that deep inner peace, is the starting point. It's the sign that you're shifting. It means you're removing the walls. Letting money flow isn't about doing more. It's about allowing more. Allowing the abundance that's already trying to find you. And when you allow it, when you release the fear and open the door, you'll be surprised how fast everything begins to change. So today, take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, loosen your grip. You don't need to chase, you only need to receive, because money isn't far away. It's right there, knocking. Let it in. It may sound strange at first. Who would block money, right? Who would say no to abundance? But the truth is, we do it all the time without even knowing. Every time we worry that we're not good enough, we build a wall. Every time we say, "People like me don't get rich," we slam a door shut. Every time we feel uncomfortable receiving a gift, or downplay our worth, or think someone else deserves more than we do, we're quietly pushing wealth away. This block is not always loud. It doesn't always look like shouting or anger. Most often it whispers. It's that small voice that says, "Be careful, you might lose everything." It's that anxious feeling when money comes in, like maybe it won't last. It's the fear that if you have too much, others will judge you, or the belief that rich people are bad, greedy, or selfish, and that you don't want to become like them. These are all forms of resistance. They live inside your thoughts, your body, and your emotions. They are shaped by old stories you've heard, experiences you've had, and beliefs you picked up from others. Maybe you grew up in a home where money was always tight. Maybe you were told that you had to work hard, very hard, for every penny. Or maybe you saw people hurt each other over money, so deep down you told yourself it was better to have less. But those stories don't have to stay with you. You are allowed to change them. You are allowed to look at fear and say, "You no longer belong here." You are allowed to release the doubt that says you'll never be enough. And most of all, you are allowed to receive without guilt. Money is not here to harm you. It's here to help you live, create, and serve. It's not evil. It's not dirty. It's a tool, and like any tool, it responds to how you use it. When you welcome money with love instead of fear, it begins to respond with the same energy. When you trust that you're safe to receive, that you're worthy, that you're not doing anything wrong, it starts to show up more and more. Begin by asking yourself this simple question: where am I blocking money? Do I feel guilty spending it? Do I feel nervous having it? Do I judge others who are wealthy? Do I believe I'll never have enough? Once you spot the blocks, you can begin to break them, not with force, but with gentle understanding, with kindness, with new beliefs. You don't have to stay stuck. You can open the way. Take a look at your life right now. Look at your bank account. Look at how you feel when a bill arrives. Look at how you speak about money with your friends or family. All of these are reflections, not of your worth, but of your beliefs. Money is a mirror. It shows you what you believe deep down, even when you don't say it out loud. If you believe money is hard to get, your life will reflect that. You'll find yourself always struggling, always just getting by, always running into problems. If you believe that money doesn't like you, that you're unlucky with it, then it will slip through your fingers no matter how much you make. But if you believe that you are a magnet for abundance, that money flows to you with grace and ease, then slowly but surely, that's what your life will start to show. This is the mirror principle. The outside world shows you what's going on inside. It doesn't do this to punish you. It does this to teach you, to help you see what needs to shift, to show you where the cracks are so you can seal them with love. It might feel unfair at first. You may want to say, but I've worked so hard. I try my best. Why am I still struggling? The answer is because the mirror isn't showing you your effort. It's showing you your energy, your expectations, your inner truth. So if you want to change the reflection, you have to change the image that's being sent to the mirror. In other words, you have to change your beliefs about money. You have to start seeing yourself as someone who is worthy of wealth. You have to start talking about money in a loving way. You have to start feeling good when you imagine receiving more. It's not about pretending, it's about choosing. Choosing new thoughts, choosing new feelings, choosing to believe something kinder, something more hopeful, something that matches the life you want. Here's a simple truth. You are allowed to have money. You are allowed to enjoy it. You are allowed to feel at peace with it. And the more you believe that, the more your mirror, your outer life, will start to reflect that belief right back at you. Don't fight the mirror. Use it. Learn from it. And when you're ready, change what it shows by changing what you believe. Many people walk through life thinking they need to do something special to deserve abundance. They try to prove their value by working longer hours, by sacrificing their joy, by putting everyone else first. They believe that only after they've done enough, they can finally receive. But this belief is not true. It was never true. You were already enough the moment you took your first breath. Your worth does not increase with how much money you make. It doesn't decrease if you're struggling financially. It is steady. It is divine. It is unchangeable. You don't need to chase wealth to prove anything to anyone. You only need to accept that it's okay to be supported. When you understand that wealth is not a reward, it is a reflection of alignment, everything starts to shift. You stop trying to control every detail. You stop worrying if you've done enough. You stop doubting your path. Instead, you begin to rest in the truth that you are already worthy, right now, just as you are. This is not about arrogance or greed. This is about self-love. It's about no longer shrinking yourself, no longer saying, maybe later, maybe I'm not ready. You are ready. You are deserving. And the universe knows it. The only question is, do you? Say it to yourself. I am worthy of wealth. I am ready to receive. I don't have to beg. I don't have to prove. I was born for this. Let these words settle in your heart. Feel how they lift the weight of shame, of guilt, of fear. You do not have to carry those anymore. They are not yours. You are allowed to feel light. You are allowed to feel free. Money flows most easily to those who know they are safe to receive it. It's not about doing more. It's about being more open. And when you open your arms, when you stand tall and say, yes, I am ready, the flow begins. Remember, your worth isn't something you earn. It's something you remember. And when you remember who you truly are, money has no choice but to come. Every day is a new beginning. A chance to reset your mind and align with abundance. And one of the most powerful ways to do this is through morning visualization. When you first wake up, your mind is soft, calm, and open. It hasn't yet been filled with the worries of the day. This is the perfect time to plant new seeds, seeds of wealth, seeds of joy, seeds of ease and flow. Take a few moments before checking your phone or turning on the news to sit quietly and imagine the life you want. Picture yourself in a peaceful home, feeling safe and provided for. Picture your bank account growing with ease. Picture yourself smiling as money comes in through unexpected channels. Feel the weight lift off your shoulders as you realize you are taken care of. It's not just about what you see, it's about how you feel while seeing it. Feel the joy, feel the freedom, feel the calm knowing that money is already on its way. Your body can't tell the difference between what is real and what is imagined when the feeling is strong. And the stronger the feeling, the faster it becomes your truth. This daily habit trains your brain to focus on abundance instead of lack. It rewires your thoughts. It shapes your emotions. It tells the universe, this is who I am now. This is what I choose. And the universe always responds. You don't need to visualize for hours. Just 5 minutes a day is enough. The key is consistency. The more often you see yourself as wealthy, free, and supported, the more your mirror of reality will begin to reflect that image. So tomorrow morning, before the noise of the world enters your space, give yourself this quiet gift. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and see your best, most abundant self. Let your heart believe it. Let your mind enjoy it. And let your body feel it like it's already happening. Because in many ways, it already is. Your words are not just sounds. They are instructions to your mind. They are messages to the universe. Every time you speak, you are either calling money toward you or pushing it away. Think about the things you say every day. Maybe it's something like, I can't afford that, or I'm broke this week, or money doesn't come easily to me. These phrases may seem small, but they carry weight. They reinforce the belief that money is hard, scarce, or unreachable, and the more you say them, the more real they become. But here's the good news. You can choose new words. You can choose the language of prosperity. Start by replacing the phrases of lack with words of power. Instead of saying, I can't afford it, try saying, I'm choosing to spend wisely right now. Instead of, money never stays with me, say, money flows to me and supports my life. These changes may feel small, but they create a massive shift in your energy. Words carry energy. They shape the way you think, and over time, they shape the way you feel. That feeling becomes your belief, and that belief becomes your reality. Begin a new habit today. Speak prosperity into your life. Speak as if money is your friend, not your enemy. Speak as if you are already rich in blessings. Speak as if the life you want is already here, just waiting for your permission to unfold. Here are some simple affirmations to start with. I am a magnet for money. Wealth comes to me in both expected and unexpected ways. I deserve financial freedom. Everything I spend returns to me multiplied. Abundance is my natural state. Repeat these every day. Say them out loud. Whisper them to yourself. Write them down. Let them sink deep into your being. You are not just repeating empty phrases. You are teaching your mind to think differently. You are shaping your future with every word you speak. So choose your words wisely. Let them carry power. Let them reflect who you're becoming. Let them be the music that calls abundance into your life, softly, clearly, and with love. Gratitude is one of the simplest and most powerful ways to attract more money into your life. Yet many people forget to use it. They focus on what they don't have. They complain about their bills, their job, or the things they still want but haven't received. And by doing this, they unknowingly close the doors to abundance. The truth is, when you are not grateful for what you already have, you send a message to the universe. What I have is not enough, and the universe listens. It reflects that feeling of lack right back to you by holding back more. But when you start to truly appreciate even the small things, your warm home, the food on your table, the few dollars in your pocket, you shift your energy. You begin to say, I see the good. I welcome more. Gratitude is like a magnet. It attracts more of what you celebrate. If you are thankful for the money you already have, you will begin to notice it growing. If you are grateful for every little opportunity, more opportunities will find you. When you smile and say thank you, even for something as simple as finding a coin on the street, you are telling life, yes, I am ready for more. Take a moment every day to count your blessings. Don't wait for something big to happen. Start with what you have now. Say thank you for the electricity that powers your home. Say thank you for the phone you're using to listen to this message. Say thank you for the skills you've been given and the strength that carries you through each day. Write down 3 things you're grateful for every morning, and before you go to sleep, name 3 more. Let gratitude become your habit, your language, your way of life. Because the more you appreciate what you already have, the more you will receive. Gratitude opens the flow. It clears the way. It invites miracles. One of the biggest mistakes people make when trying to attract wealth is obsessing over how it's going to happen. They try to control every detail. They worry about the steps. They force themselves into stressful plans, trying to make things happen on their timeline. But here's a secret that can change your life. You don't need to know how. That's not your job. Your job is to decide what you want, to believe that it's possible, to align your energy with the feeling of already having it, the how, the steps, the details, the perfect timing. That's the job of the universe, and it knows better than you do. When you try to control the how, you often block the very thing you're asking for. You get in your own way. You focus so much on the method that you forget the magic. But when you surrender the how, when you trust that it will come in the best way, at the best time, from the best source, you make space for miracles. Letting go doesn't mean doing nothing. It means doing your part with peace in your heart. It means taking inspired action, action that feels good, light, and natural, not action that feels forced and heavy. It means trusting the process even when the result hasn't appeared yet. You are not alone in this. The energy of the universe is working with you. Things are moving behind the scenes. People are being guided toward you. Opportunities are being prepared. Answers are forming. So release the need to control. Breathe deeply. Say to yourself, I don't know how, but I trust that it's happening. That one belief can open doors you never even knew existed. Yes, belief and energy are important, but action still matters. The key is to take the right kind of action, action that is peaceful, joyful, and aligned with your inner truth. You don't have to force yourself to do what doesn't feel right. You don't have to copy what someone else did. Your path is your own, and the best way to walk it is by listening to your inner guidance. Aligned action feels good in your body. It doesn't make you feel sick with stress or filled with doubt. It comes from a place of clarity. It often shows up as a quiet idea, a whisper that says, try this. It might be the urge to call someone, to share your gifts, to apply for something, or to start a small project that excites you. These little steps, taken from a place of alignment, create big results over time. They build momentum, they build confidence, and they tell the universe, I believe in the abundance that's coming, and I'm preparing myself to receive it. So ask yourself, what would the wealthy version of me do today? How would they speak? How would they walk? What decision would they make? Then do one small thing that matches that identity. You don't need to rush. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just take one peaceful, inspired step at a time and trust that each step is guiding you toward the reality you desire. Aligned action is not about pushing, it's about flowing. And when you act from a place of faith and joy, the universe meets you halfway every single time. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment. You don't have to wait until everything makes sense. The truth is, you can start right now. This very moment, you can decide to let money flow effortlessly into your life. It begins with a simple choice, a choice to believe in your worth, to let go of fear, to open your heart to abundance. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to be willing, willing to receive, willing to trust, willing to shift your mindset, even just a little, willing to see things differently. That willingness is the door, and once you walk through it, everything begins to change. You've learned how important your thoughts are, how your beliefs shape your world, how the mirror of reality reflects what you hold inside. You've seen that money isn't just about hard work, it's about energy, intention, and love. You've discovered how to speak with power, how to feel gratitude, how to act with peace, and how to let go of the need to control. Now is the time to use it all, not someday, not when life is perfect, but now. Money is not your enemy. It is not something you must fight for. It is something that is already yours, something that wants to support you, something that flows naturally when you allow it. So take a deep breath, smile, and say to yourself, I am ready, I am open, I am aligned, and I allow money to flow to me now. Let that be your new truth. Let that be your starting point. Let the flow begin today,